of their game plan.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Down low, it's tipped. Stolen by Fareed. And now Gallinari pushing it up. No. Back to stop him.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Now here's Jackson. Screen by Jefferson. It's Jackson with the drive.
What a pass, and then the layup was a bit of a circus move.
Oh, so smooth.
Yeah, and he really could have fouled that one up trying for the big slam there, though. Just a nice, solid finish for the layup.
Moutier kicks to Foy. It's tipped. It's stolen by Jefferson. Here's Gay, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And he's got his first chance at the line here. That's good from Rudy Gay. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Moutier with the ball. Screen by Fareed. That's tipped from 11 feet away. The shot no good. Jefferson with some nice D. And now running it up the court. Green.
Oh. And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. And so here's Denver. Following the score by Jacksonville. Chandler, no good. Outside Jackson. He feeds it to Gay. Gallinari with the rebound.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Moutier passes to Fareed. Will it go? Jefferson with some nice D.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Pass to Foy. Feeds it to Fareed. Puts up the baby hook. Again, the miss by Fareed.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Jackson dishes to Gay. To the middle. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Moutier with the ball. Lays it up and banks it in. Moutier's got his second basket of the game.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
1:58 left in the first quarter. Jefferson, the shake. And that's 2 points on the layup.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
Now here's Moutier, and Jefferson sends it back. Oh, and there's the alley-oop, and then Gay with the dunk.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life. And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
A platoon swap here for Jacksonville. Big group substitution here for Denver. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Kenneth Faried. Hickson comes in for Wilson Chandler. Barton's checked in for Randy Foy. And Jameer Nelson is subbed in for Moutier. Shot clock at 3. Here's Gallinari. And again, Denver no good.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
It's stolen by Hickson. And pushing it up, here's Denver. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Just a good, solid, aggressive finish there on the break.
Not going to get much easier than that, Greg. Simple.
Chang, a screen. Here's Parker. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Parker's got his first points of the night.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Here's Barton.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful jam.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark? Brilliant throwdown.
Just exerting his authority on that play.
Now, here's Clarkson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Crab, no good.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
That's his first personal foul.
Nelson outside. And here's Gallinari outside. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so the first quarter is in the books.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Jacksonville.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
Aaron Gordon out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Al Jefferson. Then it's Green, and it's Jackson in at the point. Nurkic with the steal. And for Denver, we've got Wilson Chandler. Foyle is out there with Moutier. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Laverne in at the 4 spot. Now here's Moutier. Randy Foy is on the way. They set the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Layup off the pick. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play. Faried's checked in for Denver. Denver shooting their first free throw of the night. Here's Gay. He has 7. And pushing it up, here's Denver. That's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Moutier with the ball. Jackson on him. Faried takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
And the wide open shot from Green. Offline with his 3.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
Now, here is Foy. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And Faried picks to Moutier. Faried, a screen on Jackson. Moutier pass to Faried. Clock at 6. This is to Moutier. Here's the 3. Goes back up. And Faried lays it in. Faried's got 4 this quarter.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
And now the first timeout called here for Jacksonville.
Cannot be happy with how things have gone during this run. I think it's a good decision to take a break.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he had to do something. They're getting buffaloed and beat up. He couldn't let that continue. He had to call the timeout there.
And here we go. Fast break. Moutier's got it. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Pass to Fareed. It's stolen by Jefferson. Inside, here's Gay, and he dunks it down.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Moutier with the basket.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
And pushing it up, here's Denver. Green with the block. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Denver calls timeout. Allen Anderson's check in for Rudy Gay. Foy dishes to Moutier. He kicks to Fareed. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
It's Jackson with the drive. Can't hit. Some solid defense from Fareed. Denver in the lead. The shot by Chandler, wide open. Green with the rebound. Anderson right side. Lets it go with the 3. Denver grabs the miss. Foy with it. Now Green defending. And the foul called on Daniel Green. That is his first foul of the game. And Jacksonville making a change here. Parker's checked in. And then for Denver, Hickson comes in for Laverne. And it's Gallinari in for Wilson Chandler. Gallinari in the corner. To the middle. Here's Hickson. Great D that time from Green.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
Denver with the ball. Following the 3 by Jacksonville that went in. Here's Moutier. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
A big group substitution here for Jacksonville. Gortat's checked in for Jefferson. Williams comes in for Aaron Gordon. Alan Crabb, he's checked in for Anderson. And it's Clarkson in for Green. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Denver. Will Barton comes in for Randy Foy. Now, here's Clarkson. Looking for his first basket still in this one. It's tipped. Looking for Gortat. He gets it there. 5 to shoot. And that one good from Clarkson. And Jacksonville leads by 3.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
And so here's Jacksonville. Following the miss by Emmanuel Moutier. Parker kicks to Williams. There's the screen. Grab the pass to Williams. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Nelson's checked in for Moutier. And Williams drops them both. 2-for-1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Hickson sets the screen for Nelson. Here's Barton. He's covered by Clarkson. Barton dishes to Hickson. Nurkic setting the pick for Nelson. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
15 seconds left in the first half of the game. Clarkson kicks to Gortat. Nurkic with the steal. And now Gallinari pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Goes back up. That's in. And the Jacksonville lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Nurkic.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Jacksonville leads.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. It's been quite a game for Rudy Gay.
You just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot, even the tough one.
And Jacksonville with possession. It's a 1-point game. Rudy Gay is out there with Gordon. And it's Green. Then there's Jackson. And it's Jefferson in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's Randy Whitman's 5 as we get into the second half. Here's Gay. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Gay's got his team on the board first here in the second half for Jacksonville. Moutier kicks to Fareed. He dishes it to Gallinari. The 17-footer goes down.
Assist goes to Kenneth Fareed.
And Jacksonville with possession. They lead by 1. Jackson kicks to Jefferson. It's Gay on the wing. Jefferson, a screen on Gallinari. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Foy. For the lead, he takes it up and lays it in. And Denver leads by 1.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. He's perfect from the line this time. And Clark, they've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, I think so. Too cool. I mean, just not forceful enough, not alert or aggressive enough, and sometimes trying to do too much with the basketball.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Chandler with the screen on Jackson. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon. Some on-the-fly coaching right there from their leader.
And that's what you got to do. Never be afraid to remind someone what their role is. And they're a lot better off because of how vocal he is.
Jacksonville trails by 5. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Offensive rebound. Down low. Here's Gordon. And Fareed sends it back. But they recover it. They've been looking out of sorts in the last few possessions.
And this is when you need to be patient. Find a high percentage shot and have some floor balance.
Denver leading by 5. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Moutier kicks to Fareed. And there's the pass to Foy. Just 4 to shoot. Denver gets it back. Here's Chandler. The baseline J off the mark. Jackson down low. Green inside the three-point line. Here's Jefferson. Drops in the layup for 2. Jefferson's got 6 points.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
Some changes for Jacksonville. Jang, he's checked in for Jefferson. Bargnani comes in for Gordon. And it's Anderson in for Daniel Green. Laverne, he's checked in for Denver. Here's Moutier. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
That's exactly why you don't leave your feet until the shooter elevates. He went for that pump fake, hook, line, and sinker.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Now here's Jackson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
How about the game for Rudy Gay? He's got 13 points and also a couple of rebounds. Seems like he's making everything he looks at.
Automatic, guys. It's just totally automatic.
A different look for Denver. Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Reed. And Nelson is subbed in for Moutier.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
Here's Laverne, defended by Bargnani. And it's Laverne missing.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Nelson, the pass to Chandler. Back to Nelson. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Nelson's got his second bucket.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
Gay dishes to Jang. Back to Gay. Bargnani kicks to Anderson. Good ball movement here by Jacksonville. Jackson misses.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Laverne. And the miss, not the best shot selection there. Jacksonville trails by 4. Gay passes to Jackson. Now here's Gay. He's guarded closely. Out to the right wing. A 3 from Anderson. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Anderson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Nelson kicks to Laverne. Here's the screen. Screen by Nurkic. Foy from long range. And that one's good. Foy's got 9.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take him long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
Jackson kicks to Anderson. Picked by Bargnani. Anderson dishes to Bargnani. Nurkic with the block. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Here's Foy. Can't get it to go. And Jacksonville the other way now. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Jackson. And Gay with a clear path to the hoop. throws down the breakaway jam.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. Denver in the lead. And Denver will start the fourth quarter with. Will Barton is out there with Moutier. Then there's Gallinari. Then there's Kenneth Faried. And it's Hickson in its center, locking down the middle. They get it again. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Nothing too fancy, just simple execution. That's getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
Completely agree with that, Clark. They need stops and really can't afford any wasted possessions. Those inside shots are nice, high percentage looks.
Gallinari passes to Moutier. Shoots it. That one off the back iron and out.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Denver.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle. This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Here's Clarkson to tie it up. Crabbe good. Crabbe's got it all tied up now for Jacksonville.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Denver with the ball. And here's Moutier to the paint. Hickson, and it's blocked by Gordon. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon.
Denver team ball.
Screen by Faried. Gallinari wide open. Good on the three-point shot.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the...
Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Stolen by Faried. Moutier, no good.
How's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway. Self-service.
The most magnificent alley-oop he could have chosen.
Yeah, and he pulls that one off, guys, to perfection.
Barton kicks to Moutier. That's tipped. Stolen by Clarkson. Green dishes to Crabbe. Jefferson passing to Clarkson. And again, Jacksonville with the triple. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Jacksonville.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Denver calls timeout.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. I was able to hear the advice Mike Malone gave to his team during that last break. He loved the work they were doing on the interior, saying, listen, they've got no answer for us inside, and we're not going to let them off the hook now. Keep pounding it down low.
Thanks a lot, Doris. And that one's good. Barton
Ooh, tough layup with the guy right on him. He can be a hard player to handle at times.
Barton's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Clarkson kicks to Jefferson. And he comes off the screen and skims it through.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he fixed the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Kept alive. Here's Fareed. It's no good. He is 4 for 10 in the game. Fareed's gotten just 4 of his 10 shots to fall here, shooting 40%. And the jam by Derek Williams.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there beautifully.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for Fareed. He has 8 points and also 3 nice steals.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Looking at who's out there now for Jacksonville. Gay comes in for Williams. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Clarkson. Jackson dishes to Jefferson. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Good on the shot. And 12 points for Kenneth Fareed.
Well-executed possession. They controlled the shot. Nicely done.
Here's Gordon. And the layup's good off the desk. And Jacksonville leads by 4.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They have got to figure it out.
And so here's Denver. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. Gay outside, screened by Jefferson. Gay passes to Jefferson, just 5 to shoot. Here's Green. Denver grabs the miss. And oh, here we go. Foy's got it. The fast break chance. Snatched up. That's in. And the Jacksonville lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Chandler.
And really, at this stage of the game, to get those kinds of offensive rebounds for putbacks, you almost feel like it's a 4-point swing.
Gay kicks to Gordon. Jackson has the open look. And Kenneth Fareed pulls it down.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
Clutch shot right there. That could be the difference maker.
Indeed, it might be a big, huge moment in this game right there.
Outside Jackson. The feed to Gay. Gallinari with the rebound.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Moutier dishes to Gallinari. Chandler against Jefferson.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
So he can't get either to fall. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jackson passes to Gay. Jefferson, a screen on Fareed. Gay kicks to Jefferson. No good off the pick. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And he ends up making the second, and that will put them up by 2. Now a timeout called by Jacksonville. They're down by 2. We've got 13 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And it all comes down to this. Still enough time on the clock that they should be able to get a real good look.
Yeah, and in this case, you debate often. You hear guys debate whether to take a 2 for the tie or a 3 to win. In my case, with this situation, I think you go hard inside and see if you can get a good shot in close.
Moutier dishes to 4. Kicks to Moutier. A good look from Chandler. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. Regulation is ended, and we're heading to overtime. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. Well, if you love great competition and neck-to-neck basketball action, this one has been a great one. Overtime number 1. Getting going right now. And so off the tip, it's Jacksonville. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So on the floor for Denver. Moutier out there with 4. Then it's Wilson Chandler. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Nurkic in at the center.
Just enormous, guys. With time winding down, goes for the steal, and then off to the races.
Yeah, that was big time right there, Clark. That's terrific basketball.
Foul. Wilson Chandler.
That's good from Jackson.
Well, they've been shooting their free throws with confidence and knocking them down. That's giving them an edge. No question about it.
Both free throws good from Jackson. Denver with the ball. Foy up top, guarded by Green. Gay against Gallinari. Passes to Nurkic. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. They get it back.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
Here's Foy. Softly drops in the floater. And Denver leads by 2.
Unbelievable basket. I mean, giving up a lot of height there, but he was not to be denied.
Not when the game's hanging in the balance. That makes it a little different. He was going to get to the rim no matter who was standing in the way on that one.
Jackson kicks to Green. 6 to shoot. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Moutier with the ball. Gay picks him up defensively. Moutier, no good. Moutier's gone only 4 of 11 from the field. Gay against Chandler. Gay outside. Over in the corner, Green. Back to Gay. Charity stripe shot. Moutier with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And Gordon over to help. Out of bounds, Jacksonville takes possession.
Got sloppy in a close game. You have to take advantage of every opportunity.
Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
Yeah, gotta love this teamwork. I mean, everybody's involved and engaged. It's just a thing of beauty to watch.
It is, and Clark, that's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
That one misses from Jackson. Moutier kicks to Gallinari. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Looking at the game Gallinari has been having, he's got 10 points, and he's able to come up with 1 steal, too.
You know what? He's been a difference maker defensively today, Clark. He's disrupted more plays than the stat sheet will show. And nice work at the line. I mean, when the game's this close, you have got to cash in on those opportunities.
Outside Jackson. Outside Jefferson. He feeds it to Green. Good ball movement here by Jacksonville. From 11 feet away. Oh, missed it. And they go to the intentional foul. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Now a timeout called by Jacksonville. They're behind by 3. 9 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. What's your take, guys?
And you know what? You got a couple options here. You can take the 3 to tie it or get the quick 2 and then a foul.
And, you know, if it opens up for them inside, the quick 2 would be the way I would lean, Greg. But the foul has to come immediately after that.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
Now a timeout called by Jacksonville. They trail by 5. Guys, what do you think?
He will this timeout.
Neither do I. I mean, maybe they're going over their plans for after the game. Who knows? But let's just get out of here.
So we see Denver get the win here. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
Yeah, when adversity was at its greatest, they came up big. They seemed to relax a little bit once we got into overtime.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kenneth Faried.